Government believes there is little advantage to self-declaring Indigenous status.
The government says this because they use self-identifying as a means to further the erasure of Indigenous peoples to Canada. Let me explain. Nunatukevu is a self-identified nation that began in 1981 as the Métis Nation of Labrador and race-shifted in 2010 to Inuit. That should be the first red flag, but if it isn't, no other Inuit government or organization recognizes them as Inuit except for themselves. If you still aren't convinced, the neighboring First Nations nation, the Innu, refer to them as a settler nation. Even the Métis Nation rejects their indigeneity. Now, if you're wondering how they have 2 feet to stand on, let me show you. Lisa Dempster, who is the Newfoundland and Labrador Indigenous Affairs Minister, identifies as Nunatukevu. So does Yvonne Jones, who is the Newfoundland and Labrador Member of Parliament. Remember, this is a self-identified nation who first identified with being Métis and race-shifted to Inuit. If it were not for self-identification, they would not have made it as a nation. This is the result of the government acting on behalf of Indigenous nations without first consulting those Indigenous nations. The government needs to allow our communities, nations, and organizations to lead these discussions. We know who we are. We know our history. We are capable of making these decisions. Take care. Thank you for listening.